of the inaugural in-season tournament. A brilliant performance from Anthony Davis. More spectacular play from LeBron James. And a Laker defense that put on a clinic tonight. It's not the Larry O'Brien trophy, but it means something. And again, just the first year, these things take some time before the tradition really takes hold. But for the first year, we saw some really exciting basketball because of this format.
Mike, what did we call our first game in this in-season tournament? Was it a month ago?
Right.
There was some uncertainty about, the players asking, well, what does this mean? How is this different? But one of the things we talked about was the competitive drive of NBA players kicks in when something's on the line. And we saw that across the board.
Yeah, it was put on display. And this was not the YMCA, let's be nice to everybody and everybody's going to get a trophy. There's one trophy. And when you put up one trophy, it makes everybody competitive. I'm talking to the YMCA right now. One trophy will make you competitive.
One team wins this trophy, 29 others do not. And it was part of the reason for the tournament. It gives another team a chance to win something, get that accomplishment. Again, clearly not the Larry O'Brien trophy, but it's a terrific accomplishment for the Lakers here in November and December as we check in with Lisa.
Thank you, Mike. AD, first NBA Cup champions. How's that sound to you?
Sounds great. First to do it, first team to win it. We know it's not the real thing, but we keep taking steps in the right direction. Obviously, Indiana is a great basketball club. They've shown what they can do all season. But I think just our energy, our effort to start the game, our focus was off the charts tonight. But the first to do it, we'll take it.
They wouldn't go away. Just what were you guys doing defensively, particularly against Halliburton, to just keep holding them off?
Making it tough on. I mean, you got 4 different defenders on him. He had D'Lo, he had Austin, he had Cam, he had Vando. And it's a team effort to guard him. I mean, he's a hell of a player. Like I said, we've seen what he did against Milwaukee and what he's been doing all year. We just got to make it tough for him. It's all 5s guarding him, making other guys make shots, getting the ball out of his hands because he can beat the team by himself.
Our guys called it bully ball. You guys had more than 80 points in the paint. How were you able to do that? What was the key to that?
Just attacking the basket. We got some of their elite shot blockers in foul trouble, and then we just felt like the paint was open for us to attack and finish, and it was just about getting to the basket. We didn't want to settle. We wanted to put pressure on them at the rim, and we was able to do that.
As good as you were on the offensive end, the 20 rebounds, the blocked shots, just what was your defensive mindset from the opening tip, AD?
Help my team, whatever it takes. Like I said, I know they're a great offensive ball club. They can score at will. It's my job as the anchor of the defense to lead the team on that end of the floor, and that's what I want to do. Talking to my team, making sure that it's okay for them to pressure the ball, knowing I got their back.
Now, I know the money's nice, but we've heard that LeBron had you guys kind of locked in from the beginning of this tournament. What did this tournament, this championship mean to him, to you, to all of you guys?
Obviously, he's the leader of the team, along with myself, and we want to be the first to get this. I mean, like I said, the money is obviously the money, but we're seeing how we're growing. I mean, we were able to go 4-0 in pool play, and then we got to Vegas, and it was like, we here, we might as well go win it all. Play our style of basketball, our brand of basketball, we were able to do that. But, for him to come out how he played on Thursday night just to lead the crowd, lead the charge, and then for all of us to lock in knowing that this is the final step to win it all, let's lock in and get it done.
Thanks, Eddie. Congratulations. Mike.
All right, Lisa. They're enjoying every second of this here in Las Vegas before they got to get back to resuming regular season games as the Lakers, the inaugural in-season tournament champions. And what's nice to see Anthony Davis with that kind of joy. Let's face it, he has had so many injuries. It's really, been something that's been with him throughout his career because he's such a great player, and to see him healthy and playing like this in a big regular season game and to win something like this is, for the young man, it's a nice thing to see.
It's great for all of them, and winning is winning, and winning is a teacher. It really is, Mike. I know this is a in-season tournament, but this team together has not won anything, and now they have. And so it's a teacher, it's a driver. It makes practices easier because now everyone wants to, when you win one, you want to win again. Now you've just added another whole team that is hungry.
And Doris, you brought it up before, like for the Pacers to have this kind of spotlight on them. I mean, this is a national media everywhere, so much attention on it in the regular season. A lot of these guys have not played in a playoff game. And for them, there's no question this will help them going forward.
Rick Carlisle talking to us before the game, Mike, about how 100 media around. Each round, the pressure grew. There was pressure for them to win at home. They went down against Boston, had to respond. But also a team like Milwaukee, who walked out of here having lost to Indiana angry and knowing their defense wasn't up to par. There are so many things that can be taken by so many teams.
The thing about Denver's at home. There's a lot of good teams at home right now, and they don't like this. I'm telling you, this league is so competitive, and you saw it tonight. But when this starts back, they're going to be a target now. The Lakers are. They're going to be a target. It's just amazing how many good things have happened because of this tournament.
And the Pacers now, all of a sudden, when you talk about the top teams in the East, clearly Boston, Milwaukee, and Philadelphia, Pacers now are in that conversation. They beat both Boston and Milwaukee to advance to the championship game.
They beat Philadelphia to get in.
Right.
I mean, so they beat all three of the best teams in the East.
You just see they get a smile on their faces. And this is something, it's just something special in the regular season. It's not the normal type of game. There's just more meaning. There's more intensity. And that's exactly what the NBA hoped for in this. And I think, when the players embraced it, the coaches certainly did. And the fans really started to love it as well.
And there'll be more drinking at their regular season game tonight, I think.
No. There's nothing like drinking after the June because you don't have practice the next day.
That's true.
All right, so let's get the championship trophy ceremony started. Send it to PA announcer Huisha Bush.
Fans now at center court for the inaugural 2023 NBA In-Season Tournament Awards Ceremony, ABC and ESPN's Malika Andrews.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by members of the Boys and Girls Club of Southern Nevada who are here to present the Los Angeles Lakers with medals for winning the first ever in-season tournament. Here representing the Los Angeles Lakers as well, alternate governor Joey Buss and head coach Darvin Ham. And now, please join me in welcoming NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
Thank you, Malika. To the city of Las Vegas, thank you so much for hosting the championships of our first ever in-season tournament. Been a fantastic couple of days here. To the Laker organization, Joey, to you, your sister Jeannie, Rob Pelinka, tremendous job, Coach Ham. Thank you very much. To the Indiana Pacers, thank you so much. Herb Simon and your organization, you guys put on a great show. We're trying something a little new this year. We have some medals to present, so kids, hand out the medals. And now to the Lakers. Kids, we got something to do here. We have our first ever NBA in-season cup. Laker team, come take your trophy.
Joey, I'm going to start with you here because this franchise certainly is no stranger to winning championships, but now here for the first ever NBA Cup victory. What is the feeling within this organization?
Oh my gosh, it feels amazing. To win the first NBA Cup of any team, amazing. I just want to thank the fans who are here in Vegas today, all around the world, in Los Angeles. Thank you to our leaders, Jeannie, the rest of my family, and Coach, the players, the team, the staff, the employees. Let's go Lakers!
Thank you so much and congratulations. Speaking of head coach Darvin Ham, may I borrow you for a couple of minutes, Darvin? Darvin, in your first year as head coach of this organization, the team started out 2-10 and spent much of the season crawling out from that place. And fast forward, what does the momentum from this in-season tournament win do for this group?
I mean, it's a huge shot in the arm, and, you know, we're thankful for Mr. Silver and the rest of the NBA brass for coming up with this idea. I think it's a brilliant idea to infuse this type of intensity and energy into the season this early. We're totally thankful, and it definitely goes a long way in us continuing to build our rhythm, to build our cohesiveness and our continuity.
Darvin, thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you.
And now, please join me in welcoming back NBA Commissioner Adam Silver to present the 2023 In-Season Tournament Most Valuable Player Award.
Thank you. And the last trophy, the MVP Cup for outstanding play throughout the entire tournament, to a man who, frankly, there's nothing else to win in this league. The only thing I could say, I'm sorry, but it doesn't come with a franchise. LeBron James, the MVP.
LeBron, it has been clear from the start of this tournament by both your words and your play that you were putting your full effort into this, and that set the standard for the rest of the league. Why did you decide to put all of this into something new?
Because my youngins over here, my rookies, my second-year guys, some of them haven't experienced playoff basketball. Some of their paychecks are not as equipped as some of the older guys on our team. So, and then some of our fans, during the December and January months, they kind of stall out a little bit. So I felt like it's my obligation and it's my responsibility to keep everybody engaged, including my teammates, including our fans, for our beautiful sport. So that's why I was locked in from day one.
You certainly did that. I want to talk a little bit about your teammate, Anthony Davis, another dominant performance from him.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that was a Shaq-like dominant performance, and we had the big fella sitting down there by our bench. So I think 80 was expired. 40, 20, multiple blocks, multiple steals. 80 was he was dominant, big time.
He was dominant big time. LeBron, you said this week that Father Time has been undefeated thus far, and you're working to try to hand him that first loss. What does winning the first ever in-season tournament MVP do to his record?
I don't think it's even about the MVP. I think it's about us coming together and winning this thing. This is the inauguration of the in-season tournament. It's something like records will be broken, but one thing that will never be broken is to be the first to do something. And we're the first champions of the in-season tournament, and nobody can ever top that. And it's great to be able to do it with such a historical franchise, and it's even better to do it with such a great cast of just funny, engaged, competitive men over here. And they, the first question they asked me when I came off, they was like, "So when do we get our money?" I was like, "I don't know." But I kind of do know, but I'm not going to tell them just yet.
Lastly, LeBron, before I let you go, you said dominant for Anthony Davis, but this has been a dominant performance for your entire team, going 7-0 in this in-season tournament. What does that tell you about what this team is capable of?
I think we're just holding each other accountable. The best thing right now is that we're starting to get healthy. We have a lot of length, and we have a lot of defenders. We have a lot of guys that play unselfish basketball, and we have a lot of competitors who want to compete every single night. So You know, it's just big-time performance by our whole team to get everybody back. We're still missing one of our top guys in Gabe Vincent, and we can't wait till he get back as well. But everybody has chipped in, and we wouldn't have been able to do it without everybody that stepped on the floor and everybody that didn't even play because they had us going as well on the bench. So it's an all-around team effort.
LeBron, thank you and congratulations.
I appreciate you, Malika.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the in-season tournament MVP, LeBron James, and the 2023 in-season tournament champions, the Los Angeles Lakers. To you.
The first to do something. And that's one of the reasons the players embrace this new wrinkle. The in-season tournament goal, increase the level of competition, more games of consequence in the regular season. Mission accomplished.
Quest for the inaugural NBA Cup. Don't call it a cup. Oh, forgive it. I'm rocking my pants. Put suckers in fear. Oh, my goodness.
This is like a heavyweight fight.
Overpowering over the competition. I'm towering, wrecking shot.
Tries another three. More Halliburton heroic.
Damn.
Keep sucking away. James in stride. Oh, yeah. In-season tournament championship game.
I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out.
Lakers perfect in the in-season tournament. 7 games, 7 victories. They win it tonight here in the championship game, 123-109. Your local news next on most of these stations. For our producer, Tim Corrigan, director Mike Schwab, our wonderful ABC crew. Of course, for Lisa, Doris, and Doc, Mike Breen saying, thanks so much for watching ABC, home of the NBA Finals. Good night from Las Vegas.